This is Burt Bacharach. He's one of the most prolific singers and songwriters of the 20th century. He's behind many, many various hits that one cannot even count upon their own hand. But today I have an interesting story about one of his songs that he wrote and gave away. In 1970, Burt Bacharach wrote the song Close to You, a heart-gripping song tackling the loss of love, unrequited love, and just its strong emotional take on a person's own well-being. And rather than singing this song himself, he gave it away to the Carpenters, who covered the song and put it on their album. And it was amazing. You've all probably heard this song. It's iconic, to say the least, appearing in many heartbreaking moments throughout television and film. Most notably, for someone like myself, it was the Simpsons movie when Marge decides to take the kids back to Springfield and that Homer and her marriage is over. I don't know. It's just a gut-wrenching feeling that that was their marriage song, and now it's being used as Homer's own mental comprehension of this. It's just painfully beautiful. Now, back to the song. It is such a delicate, beautiful anthem that another legend decided to tackle it. Song author, writer, multi-instrumentalist Stevie Wonder. In 1972, Stevie Wonder appeared on the David Frost talk show, and he brought on a vocoder and his piano, and he had a backing band ready. At first, he sounded quite goofy and almost comical in the way his voice was digitized, which was something that was oddly viewed back in the days of singing naturally. But Stevie is a once-in-a-lifetime talent, and despite how goofy he sounded, and he was just jokingly first, introducing David Frost, the moment he started singing, the audience changed. There was a silence that filled the room. The only thing that you could hear was the band and Stevie's wonderful vocals over this. And he combined this beautiful, beautiful piece of love and tragedy with Never Say Goodbye, just adding to the heartache and to the themes of the song generally. It's an all-captivating and beautiful performance that I recommend that everyone go see, because it can bring people to tears. It has personally just brought me to many dark places, but in a sort of good way, because it is just such a beautiful piece of song, to the point where even there's a point in the clip where you can see David Frost just break and just focus in. It's gorgeous. It's that elaborate, and there's just a one line that he takes off the vocoder, because you know that even though he sounds a bit silly, you can't take soul out of an anthem like this. Now, stylistically, Close to You by the Carpenters and Stevie Wonder are extremely different on the spectrums. One is more of a balladry and a pop anthem, while the other is a soulful, jazzy reinterpretation of the song, combining with a Jackson 5 song to break down the heartbreak of it even further. And it's just so telling that a song is written so well by Mr. Burt Bacharach that you can get two different interpretations of it, and soon, three, I would say. Throughout his performance, Stevie Wonder's use of his vocoder created these really smooth, bouncy waves throughout that could almost create a sort of rhythmic pulse as well. And 34 years later, in 2016, Frank Ocean is using those. Now, Frank Ocean's sort of style could be vastly influenced by someone like Stevie Wonder and many people from the 20th century soul and R&B category. But there's something about the way that he uses Stevie Wonder's voice. He uses it as an instrument almost to tell the same story with the song Close to You. And it is breathtaking. It is only a minute and a half. It's just a short snippet. And it is just a nice tribute to Stevie Wonder and Burt Bacharach and the song itself. But, cut to another year later, in 2017 at a concert, Frank Ocean brings out Brad Pitt, yes, the Brad Pitt, and performs his own interpretation using only his voice, pianos, some guitars, and no vocoder. And it is absolutely stunning. It is a Frank Ocean tribute to the song and his own take on it, and it is beautiful. It can bring a man to tears. He's breaking down, he's emotive, and he is passionate as ever. a song like this has carried over for over 30 years. 30 years it's been interpreted and listened to and rethought out and performed, which is just something I find to be so amazing. Just what an incredibly interesting history of just one song by Burt Bacharach that has spread to the 21st century. Thank you for watching. I will be performing this and my own version of the song to carry this terrible tradition later. But for now, I just wanted to put out a video like this. It's a bit more relaxed, a bit more chilled. I know I'm stealing Voltgeist's formula, but what's he gonna do? Come at me? All right, thank you.